back, everybody, to another round of Onyx talk. Good old time for Laura. I'm so happy that you're able to do this. This is awesome.
Man, me too. Me too. I think I've had 4 gigs in the past, like, 7 months.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
We try to keep it, like going for, even in these tough times and stuff like that.
No,
it's not bad.
No, it's really appreciated. Very appreciated. I would tell all my friends, hey, contact Bilay.
Don't contact me. Anybody at Onyx. So,
sure.
You played 4 songs, so why don't you describe to us your music style and how you write and stuff like that. So what kind of music style is Laura G?
Is Laura G, right. I'm a contemporary, actually. I've been writing actually different various styles of music right now. I just built myself a studio in the half of my dad's tool shed. I came home from Ottawa and I said, I need a space. I saw his tool shed and it was huge.
And Dad let that happen?
And Dad said, okay.
Wow. Daddy's girl, I like that. Because props to all the dads out there who let musicians keep destroying their place. I still have stuff at my dad's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his job, and it's his job, and I hate to say it like that. So you went from you were in London for a while. You went to Ottawa, and then you came back to London. What did you see the differences in like the scenes in terms of like performing and what did you like better? What did you like worse? Or
So when I went out to Ottawa, obviously Ottawa's bigger, so there's a lot more musicians out there. And when I walked into every single bar there, every musician was really, 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 really good. I was like, wow, I'm home. This is my place to be. And somebody mentioned to me, and they said, Ottawa's kind of like a mini Nashville.
Okay.
Because every pub has live music, and good live music.
Interesting.
And yeah. So I was impressed when I went there the first time, which is why I was like, oh, I'm gonna move out here, which in turn actually made me a better musician.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm very appreciative for that. Yeah.
It's always good to surround yourself with fellow musicians and stuff. I feel like it pushes you further in your craft without even knowing it.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you do you do your solo shows, you tour with bands and stuff like that as well, and you have what do you call it, the G Family Band as well.
The G Family Band.
I gotta give props to that. And so with all that stuff, is there certain ways that is there one that you maybe like better than the other, or is it how do you?
Not fair.
I know it's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's why this is called Onyx Talks. Hard questions.
That's not fair.
Is that maybe not one like you? Is it how do you prepare for everyone then, in terms of switching up your style, in terms of playing a solo show to playing in a band and stuff like that? We'll go about it that way then.
Sure. When it comes to I'm trying to comfortable in this chair here.
I just realized that your feet don't.
They don't touch the ground.
Yeah, I would have got you another chair, but I didn't know that.
And I mean this, and it's like all of a sudden my leg starts falling asleep.
There's so many jokes I could say, but I'm gonna try to keep it professional here.
So when I'm preparing for a solo show, for instance, like this one here, generally, obviously do songs that I know.
Yeah.
Not fly by the seat of my pants. I'm like, oh, we'll try this one. Oh, we'll try. Nope, not that one. I try to make it flow, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
I try to make sure all my stories connect in between songs as well to keep the flow of the show going, because there's nothing worse than lulls.
Exactly.
Lulls and uninteresting stories.
Yep.
No one likes a bore.
No, that hooker story was amazing, by the way.
Okay, so that was really insane. Really insane. She was like, this high-class hooker was a friend of my friend.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I have to ask because I was curious.
Sure.
What's the difference between a hooker and a high-class hooker?
From what I've seen, high-class hooker is somebody who has high rollers pay everything for them and they live in penthouse high-rises.
Oh, okay, I get that. That's a classy hooker.
Take Bitcoin.
There you go.
So you met the hooker,
Yeah.
high-class hooker, and then you wrote the song about
Yeah,
her.
well, I mean, I thought it was an opportune time, right, to write something different.
Exactly.
Right, so she inspired me to write a song from her perspective.
I think that's the cool thing about touring and stuff and meeting new people when you're on the road and stuff, because like you meet people who will obviously inspire your music in some other way that maybe you're not used to. Well, obviously you're not used to. I don't know, but yeah, that's really cool. So you've also toured with the McCartney years who I worked with. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, so that was a really, really cool experience. I toured for 3.5 years with a band called the McCartney Years, which is a Paul McCartney and Wings tribute band. It was like one of the top tribute bands all over Canada and the States, I think.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, oh yeah, amazing. My first show was in Nashville at a buyer's showcase. So you're performing in front of buyers, and those guys are the ones who book you everywhere for like money. So that was a little intimidating.
And how'd that go?
I was okay.
Nice. Well, obviously, McCartney is amazing things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we played out in New York City, and we played in Vegas for a year. That was really cool. I went on a couple dates out in Vegas while I was there as well. So that was kind of
high-class male hookers? I'm joking. Just joking.
Badoe here.
I know. That's why I'm all nervous right now. You can't tell, but I'm sweating a bunch under here. No, your parents are really cool.
No, it was really cool. I got to see Red Rock Canyon and climb Turtleneck Mountain. So that was really, yeah, thanks. So that was but that was like super cool because you can like climb up this mountain and then at one point it's sunny, then it's raining, then it's hailing, then it's raining, then it's hailing, then it's sunny, then it rained, and at the very top, it's sunny. So I was like, oh, this is interesting.
It's like you get all the patterns of life all in one go.
That's right. I live life.
That's awesome. Really cool. And then after the McCartney years, I guess you came back and then you started the Dollhouse Sessions or the Dollhouse Showcase.
Yeah. So I did Dollhouse Showcases, an all-female music showcase of some of the top female musicians all over southwestern Ontario and parts of Canada. I've had some female musicians coming from through on tour from Vancouver and stopped through on the Dollhouse Showcase, and sometimes I would look online to see who was coming through on tour, and I would see if it aligned with the showcases that I had, and I'd see if they wanted to play so that they at least get an audience.
Yep.
Yeah, to make it a safe place for women in music to play.
That's awesome. What gave you the idea to start that?
Some guy asked me if I wanted to host an open mic night. And that's kind of where it kind of evolved from. I'm like, well, why not? And me being in lore of fashion, I do things bigger than normal. We're not going to do an open mic. We're going to do this big event of all female musicians. Yeah! And then it evolved.
Yeah, I got it was getting a lot of momentum. I think did you stop it when you went to Ottawa or did you stop it because of COVID?
No, I actually brought it to Ottawa.
Oh, nice.
So I had one going here in London, and then I had one going in Ottawa for a little bit. But they already had a female showcase out there called Girls to the Front, which was awesome. So I'm like, they already got one here. I'm just gonna shut it down here. And then it was just too much, so I shut it down in London as well. And then it carried on. It did me.
There you go.
Yeah.
So how long have you been I heard from your awesome father that you went to school for singing.
Yeah, I went to Mohawk College for a year for opera. So I took,
Opera?
yeah, I took class. I actually started in classical. So I took classical for 10 years, and then crossed over to everything imaginable. I even tried rapping. Don't ask me to rap because I suck at it, but I tried it, you know. And yeah.
So many more questions based off that. So did you, in terms of like instruments playing, you're obviously a keyboardist or a pianist.
Yeah, mainly keys. I dabble in like a little teeny bit of guitar. I know some chords. I don't know the names of them.
Sing.
Right? Yeah.
I'm a guitarist.
Yeah.
Figure that one out.
What? Just kidding. A little bit of drums here and there, and just like here and there. I picked up a P-tube trumpet.
Oh,
Tried
nice.
yeah, those plastic trumpets, and they're cool.
Yeah, they're wicked. I tried a flute for a day actually.
And how'd that work out?
Well, I tried it for a day. I just wanted to see. It just seemed like a cool instrument.
Right, so
I mean, it has so many. There's so many weird things in it. You have to go over it, not into it. It's so weird. So
I tried doing the accordion. I was like, let's kind of sort of like a piano.
Oh,
so
we have an accordion player in here right now, actually.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get the whole like making noise thing.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Like it wouldn't continue on.
So how long have you been playing piano for?
Oh my gosh, how old am I now? Oh, a long time. 23 years? Yeah, 23 years.
Now, did you take lessons, or is it just something that you picked up?
No, I took lessons.
Okay.
So Mom threw me in lessons. She says, do it. I said, okay.
Nice. Is it like jazz lessons, contemporary, classical, or just like?
So I started, it's all classical based. So I started off all classical, and then around age 13, I think, 13, 14, I remember listening to my first song that I ever learned, and it was Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had a song called All of the Time.
I heard Jenny from the Block in the back.
Jenny from the Block, I know, a little older than that.
That's
We're on
awesome.
the same album, I can't remember. But yeah, it was on the radio, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna play that. And I played it and I learned it, and I was like, okay, I can do this.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite, what are your, maybe some of your top musical memories in terms of like, playing shows? Or...
So my first show that I got to play in front of, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 people. I was with the McCartney years, and it was Route 66 Casino.
Okay.
It's the biggest venue in a casino that I've ever seen. And you walk out on the stage, and it's full. And you're like, oh my God.